Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. You can see I finished up and came over here to get the steed zone. Since he's kind of a nomadic character, I need the steed zone to be able to move a lot faster. So let's get our horse. And we're getting ready to go around here. I don't think I will get killed doing this, but I'm getting ready to take my horse and go around to the other side of this mountain, which is where we're going. I know I'm getting the pages, but I did want to do some character improvement, and the character improvement in this case happens to be getting crossbow, a new crossbow, and I can do that by doing this short. It's not even really a quest. It's a quest, but it's very short. But I got something attacking me. What is that? It's a saber cat, so we flame me a saber cat. Go see where my horse ran off to. I am going to need my horse for this little, it's not really a quest, but I'm going to need it to jump this next cliff face. After here. Oh, they chased me down there. I guess I didn't want to stay up there where they were at. But there are a group of bandits living here. The Ironback Mountain is what Ironback Keep Shack is what it is. It's called the Ironback because it's got a back of iron. No, it's just called the Ironback Mountains. Or Ironback Shack or something. And everybody came out. I guess they just wanted to make sure we got taken down. So all of them left their, even the archer left their perch and came down here to attack me. But anyway, I'm going to go up here and start this little quest line. As I said, I'm going to be a vigilant anyway. I'm not really concerned much about getting his sheets, which I am doing, but I also got to do a little bit of character building if you guys don't mind as I do that. So one thing I'm going up here is the Ironback Hideout is what it's called, not the shack. It's Ironback Hideout. And you come up here, and like I said, I'm not like a thief, but I am a vigilant, so I won't open the chest, so I don't need to, but I will take the baked potatoes, I will read Crag Nash's letter, and start the Night Hunter quest line. We'll look at the book Beggar. But it didn't give me any like bonuses, so I don't keep. Oh, it did give me pickpocket. Okay. And I will take the grill leaks, and now I have to go and find this crossbow thing. It's just not that hard. I know I'm doing this at night. I should wait here. Let me go ahead and wait a few minutes so you guys can see fully where I'm at. I'm up by the Thalmor Embassy is where I'm at. That's where it comes out. If you go to the Temple Miradia and just follow the road to the right up, you'll get up to the same area. So there's a road attached to it. He says look for the guy. It's actually not a hard look if you know where to look. As I said, I come back here to the road. There's the road right there. There's the embassy on my left. I use my horse to jump up the cliffside of the embassy. Right under it a little bit. And then that gets us over here and you discover the embassy. That's not what we're here for though. The Night Hunter, you've got to get to this guy's body, so. And this will give you a couple things. So some of the stuff I'm going to have to sell, but I also get some stuff out of it as well. I could get coin. What is that? That's dwarven oil. The body, you get a dagger L, and the key to the Ironback Hideout. And a crossbow that's just out here laying out in the middle of nowhere. So if you want a free crossbow, you can just come and take that. You don't have to take the key or do anything else. You can just tell them to take the crossbow if you just want one. which is not far since I jumped up the mountain with my horse. We'll go right back over here and go inside, and there's a whole bunch of goodies inside, so even if you're first level, you can come up here as long as you can defeat the bandits there. You're good to go to get in there. And it doesn't matter what level. I mean, even if you, like one guy was saying the other day, he enjoys playing the game. He doesn't like to be stressed out about it, so he'll ratchet back down to novice. I'm at novice right now just because I don't want to go past 9th level. But you can come right up here and grab this stuff, so it's pretty easy with any character playthrough and or build. If you want to have a crossbow to begin with, very easy to get. Get the key to unlock the door. Of course, you got a few things in here. You got a silver sword, you got a hammer, sword, a bow, orcish arrows, 32 orcish arrows, a silver greatsword. This right here, you got a helmet, so what's called here. And the great thing about it, I just got an elven crossbow. You get a whole bunch of the fiery bolts, crossbow, and shot bolts as well. You get an ebony crossbow. And since I am a Vigilant guy right now, currently I don't have a place to put crap. Probably going to use this place for a little bit. Got some healing there. Use it meaning that I'm not going to. I want to keep coming back here. Now, mind you, if you come back, if you leave for too long, like more than 3 days or so, you're going to come back and you're going to have bandits outside again. But they don't have the key, so they can't get inside, so your stuff is safe. I do not see Stendarr. Where the heck did he go? Anyway, we're going to put stuff in here. I don't think I made him wait. I could have. Put stuff in here I don't really intend on carrying with me, or I don't need to carry with me. Some of it's just novelty stuff. Weapons. Swords. 11 points for that sword. And 12 for the silver sword. So I'm going to go with the silver sword. The other weapons I'm probably going to sell off. I do have an ebony crossbow, which is a lot more powerful. So I've got 2 crossbows I could actually use. I got an ebony crossbow. That's for against undead, and I can also enchant the blade if I this one as well. So that's effective against undead and other stuff too. But anyway, that stuff I'll leave there. Let me go find Stendarr. I got my horse outside, so I'm good to go. Don't worry, we're going to go sell most of this crap. And then I'll find Stendarr where he went to. But at least you've got a place that you can put stuff in the chest and come back to. You can also build a campsite outside. You know where I probably left Stendarr at, quite honestly. Let's see if he shows up over here at the Master's Lair. There he is. Okay, he wasn't waiting here, he just didn't appear, so let me go in and find out what the Master's got to say. Oh, I'm going to go raid mix fast first. So I don't have anything to turn in right now, so I didn't really double check, sorry. This will help anyway because I gotta go in. I think I've got stuff in my chest in here. watch him bite me. So he knew it. Oh, be very fast. I still need to go too. So I had already gave him that page, so. He said he won't side down here forever. He'll find some brethren that strike out on his own. So a few things came off of this Bloodcourt. It's not a bad quest line if you want to do several things. One, I think it is a good beginning for a budding Vigilant. I also think it's a great beginning for a Conqueror who wants to just take him out and use this as a staging area and become the master. Or you can be his servant and go and fight with the Daedra against Volkihar, and then continue to fight against Daedra. And then you can also just kind of play along and be your own man. We're going to sell on the way there, so. We'll sell at here. Yeah, yes, Finn, whatever.
Whatever you need. My spirit is simple and strong. No thanks.
Can you get to work? Reminds me, he said, I'm not looking good. I don't want to be yet, so I'm going to drink a potion. Yeah, every time you come back, if you drink a potion, every time you come back, he's going to bite you again. Okay, say what you want for sale. Sell to him, then we'll sell to what's called. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. We just finished buying, selling, got everything off. So let's go to Ravnig's fast. Start at Drell's Cottage. That's close enough. Ravnig's fast is not hard to do. However, I will let you know that there is a horrifying creature of my own design that's in Ravnig's Fast. It's basically a spell called Summon Flesh Golem, Flesh Colossus, and you'll run into them. Mages can cast them. Any mage, not just my characters. Any mage in the game can cast the Flesh Colossus. Normally necromancers. So it's a really powerful spell that I gave to my NPC. Plus, I can use it myself with some characters. As a Vigilant, he doesn't use it, but it's not to say that it couldn't be used. How'd that feel? That's the ebony crossbow I just got. Actually, down underneath the bridge, there's a chest that has a piece of ebony in it that I can go get if I need it. I'll probably do that after I go here first. First things first, I'll get the page, and then I'll grab my piece of ebony. Can't stand those wildcats either. They're just annoying. And then they got nothing on them. You don't have to fight them, and then they have nothing on them. It's like, okay, that was a waste of time. Okay, now we're gonna go up here. And I'm getting a bunch of freaking ghosts screaming at me. I didn't mean this. I didn't want this to happen. I don't want to do this. I didn't mean this for this to happen. Okay, I don't have to freaking talk to Stendarr anymore. I freaking just got my freaking final freaking point of archery. Stendarr can't help me anymore. Who are you fighting with? Oh, one of those wildcats. That's why I don't like them, because they're empty. Let's put you up by the door. Let's go try and kill this flesh colossus and get through this. It's not too long of a quest. It's mostly coming through here, collecting stuff, killing stuff, and get rid of a freaking crazed freaking necromancer that does things with dead bodies. That's not even with the explosive tip bolts, which you have the option to do. It just makes him a more effective vigilant if they use arrows as well, or bolts as well. Okay, there's that the flesh colossus. No, it's not. He should be down here around the corner, though. Freaking dangerous things. They'll hit the ground and freaking, it's just like, same as fighting a ice Atronach, but it's got a big fire blast it does. We killed it. Yeah, you can see it's freaking nasty. It's kind of cool to have that option when you're a necromancer, though, to have freaking nasty fucking dead monsters that you can freaking pull up out of your butt and freaking have them go after your enemies. But when you've got to fight one for real, I'm serious, it didn't even get to its same explosion. But you always get out of it a black soul gem, Daedra heart, flesh, and all that stuff, all the icky stuff. I know, I walk around with freaking hearts in your bag. How freaking, where does that get fun? This is kind of how I envision Vigilants are supposed to be played. You know, they make them where they just run around acting that kind of stupid and keep repeating the same shit. I like believe Vigilance is like you ever want to be a policeman? That's kind of the role I see Vigilance as. Which could be bad in some people's respect. Not everybody respects policemen. I was a cop for a long time, so. We're going to do that lever. Get my bolts. I'm kind of tired of you. Get out of the way. Thanks, Buck. Get that gem in the bottom. There you go. Oh, these gems, you're trying to block me from it? Get you, man. Get out of my way. Yeah, in-game money doesn't really mean anything to me, but it's still fun to take, and it doesn't weigh anything, really. In survival mode, you can weigh yourself down with gems, but for the most part, you're pretty good.
This isn't what I want.
Now, sometimes you get, if you make too much of a ruckus, sealed, the mage down here, he'll come up looking for you. He's not today, so he's probably going to take a freaking crossbow bolt from freaking an unknown source. Just about killed him on that one. Oh, that would have been pretty when it didn't take him out. But the mercy shot is, the no mercy shot is just as good, Necromancer. Mercy. Oh. I said mercy, not a freaking crossbow blown up my butt. Yeah, his name's Sealed the Warlock. And he's been doing down here freaking who knows what to freaking people's bodies. So I got no freaking what's it called, remorse for him being taken out. Yeah, he's still like an idealistic vigilant. He thought that like he could go in and he would be able to, you know, figure out what's going on with vampires. And now he's realized that freaking that master is freaking dark as fuck, and all the vampires are freaking assholes that need to freaking be killed. Or else sucking blood. Where do they get fun? I think it's when people play, their personalities do come out. Some people like idolize the cannibals down at Markarth. I do not. I kill them every time I get the chance. Okay, so now we grab read the book, pick up the page. I can understand, but I can't read it. And then you get the Conjurer's Flesh Colossus spell. Tell them it's there as well. I'm not going to get the Baron's Eye Stone. I'm going to leave it right where it is. Just because that's another thing that he will have to do eventually. think I can carry most of this out of here. I think I'll relieve the rest of that. Okay, let's get one. Oh no, I'm still going fast. Okay, so we're good. We'll take all that stuff out and sell it. So I gotta return the, what's it called? I got one more of these guys to defeat.
Stay away, son. This isn't what I've...
Okay, so we're still running fast, so I'm going to go do two things. One is I'm going to go out here. I can get that. I got 475. I don't know why I was seeing 375 when I looked at it the first time. Because I did that steed stone, so now I can carry a lot more. It's the purpose of the steed stone. If you don't carry a lot and if you don't pick up stuff all the time, you should be good to go. Okay, go to Skyrim. We're going to go get that ebony eagle I talked about first on the way. Just so you guys know, if you have the anniversary edition, the ebony ingot is underneath the bridge near the 1 mil. And it's actually for the Saints and Seducers questline, but just because it's for that, it doesn't mean you have to use it for that. So if I need an ebony ingot, this is where I always go, especially early in game. It's just a chest that's sitting there. The only thing you have to remember is when you take it out of the chest, do not grab the book. If you don't grab the book, it doesn't start Saints and Seducers, but you can grab the ingots that are in there. I think it's like either 2 or 3 that are in there, and some quicksilver as well. It's not like a whole bunch, but it's definitely worth a quick trip. It's just a matter of going up this road and taking a left-hand turn at the top. Yeah, I don't mind doing Vigilant stuff as all, because Vigilants are freaking squared away and cool in my book. I was really pissed when they first got rid of Vigilance. When they first brought in the DLCs and all that with the Dawn Guard and had them killed off by the vampires, I was like, holy crap. I actually wrote one chapter in a book that I was making about relative to Skyrim, but not exactly Skyrim. I was changing things that I wanted changed in the game. Especially when the Greybeards told me there's more than one Dragonborn. I put that in there. There's 3 or 4 characters in the book are all acting as Dragonborn. Not all of them were readily accepted it though. Only one who's a fanatic, kind of accepted it, but then got a little depressed when he figured out everybody else had it too. But not all characters are. But the one I did reenact that's the book you can't take, that one right there. And then 2 out of the gets gold. You know, war axe, what do you know? Just leave the book and you're good. You won't start the quest line or anything. I believe it respawns too. But anyway, I reenacted the battle that took place instead of just having the Vigilants just quickly meet their demise. Basically, I played it out where one guy was running to get back with the book. The guy that you find that's already dead who has a book, I forget his name off the top of my head. But anyway, he runs back. It was the whole chapter of him running back and then getting there, and then the Vigilants getting prepared and putting up a defensive line of runes and spells, and then, you know, the vampires rushed. They just had an overwhelming number of vampires. You know, I thought it was pretty cool that they actually put up a defense and started with their long range spells first, and then as they got close, some of the members that weren't as fluent in spell craft were fighting with weapons and others were healing them as they were fighting. So it was a pretty interesting battle, I thought. Okay, I have another page.
The next is held by a dangerous spellsword called
Bashnag.
He surrounds himself with fools in his mind, doing the really hard, and I only use him, indicating your life. And of every war for you, there is immense magical potential in life force, vastly from his lost during the act of transferable remembering. The most potent thing of his blood magic will pass while using your own life force, as you can edit from your blood completely yourself. You will grant easier, your muscles will contract more powerfully, and that your mind will sink. Of course, using too much to do that. I order you not to accidentally kill yourself. Take this sword and kill the bastard. Do not listen. It does not last long.
Okay. He forgot to freaking, like, turn me this time, maybe because Faendal was with me. But I'm going to drink a potion just in case. I'll make sure I don't become a vampire. And I'm going to save right here because I'm got some stuff to do. Things like having to go back to work. This was my lunch break, so I hope you guys enjoy. Only 30 minutes, but I think there's still some quality kind of gained out of that. If you haven't seen me play before, please come back again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night out here. Bye.